But I brought the next two guests on, Luke.
Yeah, and Luke, you traded Match. I was in Match in end of November because I was like the COVID stuff. When I live in Boston, all my friends were using it constantly.
For what? What were they using it for?
It's like a wannabe bar. I'll be honest, it didn't work out too well, but they tried at least.
He needs a new friend group.
Yeah, right.
Can I tell you guys? Can I tell you guys all a secret of the online dating space?
Oh, please do.
All right. So when I was in year 2000, I had an online textbook store. It was like pretty popular, and I sold a lot of textbooks, but the margins per book were like $8 or $12 or $14 after shipping and stuff. So I wasn't making that much money. Yeah. So I was a senior in college or junior. I'm like, what would guys pay for? People pay for that you don't have to ship anything. So I started online dating sites, Motor City Singles, Chicago Jews, Michigan Indians, Los Angeles, whatever race and anything. I have 200 domain names of every ethnicity and city, big city. I have New York, whatever you can think of, I have the domains. And so, but here's the secret of online dating. Think about this. Whenever an online dating site is launched, why would anyone go to it? If you go to the site, there'll be no people on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a marketplace. It's like if you go into eBay or the new eBay and there's nothing on it, what are you going to do?
Nothing.
So I'm going to say to you,
single.
Stay single. Yeah. Stay single, but then Bumble and those. So what I'm going to say to you guys.
Jason, this is the best chat. Do you have farmers only?
No, I do not have farmers only.
That's the $1 million idea right there.
That's the $1 million idea.
We're getting proud on farmers only.
Yeah, right.
My online dating thing morphed into pickysingles.com. You know, it's like too picky for, whatever. So
too picky for farmers.
But so every online dating site, I'm basically saying, I'm going to guess 10% of the profiles are fake or more.
Oh, wow.
Or more, probably more. So
like legit fake or like catfish?
Like legit fake. Okay. Legit fake. Like Friend Finder, or there's like they say 30% of those were fake. They're bots. An online dating site is only as good as the network in it. So when you first start sites, they all have fake and I know this because I talked to the executives of these guys because like it's that whole marketplace. How do you get your first 1,000 people? Now, some of these sites, there's some of these ones you have to apply to be in it. Those are more legit because you don't see the marketplace until you're logged in.
Yeah, I know.
Once you have that marketplace, then you're good. Like J-Date did a good job because they had the marketplace.
Jason, we got to get you on Raya. Do you know about Raya?
That's the one that you have to apply to, like your Ivy League guy.
That's the one that you need. Yeah, you got to apply to it. You need a friend to invite you. It's like a clubhouse for dating.
So I should get on there and not tell my wife about it?
No, you should tell her, but still get on.
Yeah. Hey, babe, looking around.
It's good. You never know what else you can bring to the yard.
Education. It's for your farmers only. It's education.
Research.
But how did everyone find out that I'm an investor in OnlyFans today? Like I'm getting so many messages today. As Brian Penny just mentioned it. OnlyFans gets a lot of bad vibes. There's a lot of sexual, but there's a lot of conservative stuff too. You'll see stock market stuff's on there. I mean,
I'm building an OnlyFans for the stock market too. Maybe you should invest in us. You can get that buy it up a bit.
I actually got like 5 of those sent to me. Only chairs, only investing.
Yeah, that's that trending thing on Ticker. It's like your startup. If you want to be $1 million idea, it's OnlyFans for blank.
Yep, you're right. That's what they used to do. Uber for blank. Uber for this. Delivery for this. All right. I feel like I'm taking up too much time. So what's going on in your lives? Luke, should I disappear or what should I do?
No, hang out.
I mean, Jason, it sounds like if you're in the OnlyFans for finance, we might have a conversation aside from this. What I'm building is essentially.
I'm not an OnlyFans for finance. I'm an OnlyFans.
Yeah. Well,
all right. I'm in OnlyFans for finance, Chris. What is it that you're working on? Because I do want to hear.
All right, Luke. Then. So what we're building.
I'm not saying I wouldn't want to hear. I'm just saying I'm an OnlyFans. Okay.
True. All right, Luke. What we're building is we're building a social trading stock app, a broker agnostic one, where you can connect your portfolio and you can follow the trades in portfolios, do whatever of friends, families, and influencers all in real time. It's essentially building a social hub for the retail trader, and it's an index and a platform for retail traders to A, learn from each other, but also B, have some more fun trading. I mean, like Luke, you come on the show and or you host the show, and you give out stock picks and everything. It would be pretty cool to get a real-time alert of when you do it instead of having to watch all day or
No, we want them to watch all day.
You don't want them to watch all day.
But when I'm at
And
work,
producer
and
Rohan, can I get a
can't-
charger? Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
Kayla, exactly. When you're at work,
Yeah.
how do you do it?
I'm at work. I'm like, okay, I can't watch the channel live all day, even though I want to. Obviously, Luke, I want to be watching.
We got the
this
replays
all day
Yeah,
long.
you know.
But if I want that real time alert too, it pops up on my phone, so it's not the worst deal. I get the best of
Exactly.
both worlds.
Yeah.
I can watch you guys after I get off work and
And
pop
then,
up
and then you
notifications
get
on Iris.
the real-time trade alerts of when Luke makes a trade, or if Jason comes
Sure.
on and puts his portfolio on and puts it behind a paywall. I would gladly pay $5 to follow what people that actually know what they're doing better compared to me. I would want that information, and that's essentially what we're building. We're building a social hub for the everyday retail investor to A, collaborate on ideas, B, follow the trades and portfolios of each other, and then C, learn from real smart money traders as well.
All right, so
are you-
Jason wouldn't do well on the platform selling his portfolio, but what tickers have been hot? Like what have been some popular tickers?
Luke, if you want to have a stock contest to me starting tomorrow, I'll put up my house against your whatever. Okay, Luke.
Your
I will
entire
not lose.
house.
Against my Dow 100,000 hat. That's my most prized.
I will
Oh,
not
that's-
lose. In fact, any person that in the room wants to go against me on a stock contest, not using options, just using equities, because my options trading is piss poor, I will take on anyone. And that's it. But wait, I do have a question. What were you doing before this, Chris?
So I started my own. I'm a finance major, so I've been investing for a while. I've been using Robinhood forever.
Finance major where?
I went to Villanova
Oh my
University.
God. Oh my God. So you won like the national championship.
I was at both of them. Yeah, I graduated in 18.
You mofo. 1 year I switched at the last second and I didn't. I would have won my pool. I beat you in the final two.
I won
Yeah,
some money, and I was on campus for one, and I was in San Antonio for the second one. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Oh, I was there.
Awesome.
I was there. I'm giving you the middle finger right now.
Were
because
you?
Did you beat Michigan that year?
I think we did. Yeah.
Yes, I was there. I was at the game when you beat Michigan.
I was
there with
sitting
my
in the
son.
nosebleeds. We could have hung out.
Oh, I was sitting not in the nosebleeds. I was like 4 rows behind the bench.
Yeah,
Six rows.
we
But I
went to
snuck a
Howl at the
little.
Moon right after. I don't know. That was in the Michigan bar was right next to it.
Yes. Yeah, we saw each other. You're the guy that pushed me. You were drunk and your beer spilled on my son. He's like
I'm
8
sorry,
years
my
old.
team won. I had to celebrate. I did
He
it for
still
no
remembers. My son Josh, if he was here right now, he remembers that beer you spilled on him.
Yeah, I apologize. I'll apologize. We'll get the next one. I'll do the next one. But
By the way, people get mad that I swear sometimes. I honestly don't think swear words are swear words. Some words you should never say, but they're just words in the vocabulary that at one point in life we decided they're swear words. If we didn't decide that, like I don't want my kids saying it at school, but if somehow in society we didn't say the F word was a bad word, that F word can be used in so many instances for so many different things. I don't think swear words should be swear words. So Mr. Peace, who said, "Oh my God, I watch my mouth grow up," I disagree. I think you've been like anesthetized to the society that these certain words are swear words. That's just my piece. All right, so Chris,
motherfucker.
thank you, Luke. Thank you, Luke. that was great. Okay, Chris, I'll shut up. Keep going.
Yeah, but Luke, I think you asked me what I was doing before this.
I did.
Oh, you did. I was a finance major and I worked in New York for a year. I started a business in college, and I was able to make enough money that I could quit my full-time job, traveled around a little bit, and then came back here. COVID hit and it kind of disrupted my old business. And I found a friend on LinkedIn. He was building this app called Iris, and I reached out to him and I was like, do you need a brand person, a user growth guy? And he was like, yeah. So I joined. It was me and him. We co-founded it. We launched it in September, and we're up to 25, 30,000 users after a couple months. We have partnerships with everyone. And the crazy thing is how I met Kayla initially was I saw her shopping TikTok video, and I was like, "This is
what you saw? What?
Have you seen her shopping TikTok video?"
No.
Oh, Kayla, you want to tell them about it?
No, can you just reenact it?
Well, I think I could reenact the bull and the bear one for you guys
True.
quite fine. But the shopping TikTok was basically saying that if you're buying a call option, it's like calling up your friend at Ulta Beauty and putting something on hold. And if you decide that the price goes up, you can walk in, buy it for the price that you had, put it on hold for yesterday, and sell it on your way out. So
nice. Okay, that's an awesome analogy.
Kayla.
Great.
Yeah.
Right? And
What's your TikTok name?
Girls Talk Stocks.
I was typing in. I was typing in Kayla.
Or you could also type in Robinhood Kid, which is what I also go by.
But I found Kayla at like 4,000, 5,000 users. And I originally reached out to you to see if you wanted to work with us. It's like, hey, we're at 10,000 users. I would love to see if you want to bring your community on the app and also help us do it. And then I email a week later and she's like, yeah, 70,000 followers. I'm on this and I'm that. And I'm like, oh God, yeah, you're influencer status overnight.
Yeah, he's like, we're looking, for some faces. I was like, I'm not here to be an influencer. That's not my thing. This is not what I'm here for. And then he messaged me. I'm like, I hit 50,000 last night. I don't know what to do. I don't know what's happening.
Oops.
It's people want to connect and people want to relate to the people trading. But also Kayla she's brilliant in the sense that she took you don't have an experience in it, right? Like you haven't been trading forever. You know
right.
it, but.
Right. Yeah, I started trading in November. I started learning about trading in November. So, to be able to have come January, what we were talking about with Iris is to be able to watch my trades, to be able to follow my own portfolio, to have other people. And I mean, even like the fun little graphics that you guys have. But I think being able to, when the group of girls that I chat with and the followers that I have, and they ask like, hey, what are we investing in? What can we do? Can we start a group chat? Can we do this? And I'm like, do you know how many apps I have to go to connect with all these? I'm like on TikTok, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Discord, I'll jump on Clubhouse, like the amount of apps just to talk about stocks. And so when Chris and Brian reached out, I was like, oh, one app that does it all? Sure. Yeah, that makes my life a lot easier. Yeah. And all of us can communicate. So it's fun for me as a user. And fun for my community to be able to touch base on that and to connect on that and share our portfolios and trades and whatnot.
So I'm going to ask you guys, what are some of the most popular tickers that you see flow through the platform, or what are like some of the trades that you guys have posted about that have been especially popular with the crowd?
Yeah, Luke, it's crazy. We can see, so we have a couple thousand portfolios already connected, and we were trading GameStop and AMC literally back in September, October. So we could see the ebbs and flows of, even with this whole fall, there was, I think, like $6 million made in our platform that we could track on GameStop and whatnot.
That's awesome.
Which is great, but a lot of people still get burned. I bought at 320, and then Robinhood said no more, and I lost. But you live and you learn.
Did you get in that day, that Robinhood day?
The day before the Robinhood day, that Wednesday, If
anybody out there in ZingerNation got in that same day, hit the one. You gotta throw that one out there.
But I learned though. So but to answer your question, GameStop, a lot of the ones that are popular on Reddit and popular across the board are the ones that we see. But, Tesla's always been the most bought on our platform. SNDL obviously this week, but it's encouraging to see that everyone who got burned on the GameStop stuff, they didn't make the second, they didn't, repeat that with SNDL. A lot of us, we bought 3 days ago and then we sold yesterday and this morning. And then on top of that, I actually put in a post this morning saying, the puts look pretty cheap. Why not load up on some 15-cent puts and see if anything will change? And it tanked. But it all was we all could do it through being social. And we could do it by tracking each other's portfolios, and that's the beauty of it. Kayla, I don't know what on TikTok has been trending.
CCIV.
Yeah.
CCIV.
Yeah, that's
Lucid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the top one that I see. And actually, whenever I go live, it's like, SNDL and then CCIV. It's like, what are your thoughts on these? What are your thoughts on these? I'm like, that, and then.
Wait, do you have an opinion on them?
No, Chris, do you?
Not on CCIV, SNDL, I think that's an administration play. They just bought it because of the Biden administration, but CCIV, I think it's just been hyped because of Tesla. I bought CCIV. Yeah. I don't love CCIV, but I like the Chamath ones more. But
like SoFi, is that the?
Yeah, SoFi I think is going to be game changing because they have that social element of a public and of a Robinhood, but they also have a little bit of a wealth front betterment type of vibe with loans and whatnot. And I don't know if Robinhood's going to go public right now, but I think that space is hot.
Have you used SoFi?
I have not. I'm a Robinhood from the beginning, and I don't blame them for what happened last week. I think they got blamed because it was easy and it was funny, but I don't think it was their fault, and I don't think I'm ever going to switch. I love Robinhood. I think it's like an iPhone to me. Like I grew up with it.
I hear you. Yeah, I'm a fintechy, so I use every single one of these apps. SoFi has a decent amount of work to do to get it to be a little more user friendly.
But I like that Public Plug. The good friends of Benzinga over at Public. They have a really cool experience. If you guys are looking for brokerage and haven't checked that one out, check out Public. It's
they got to get options.
There you go, and tell them that they need options.
I think they think we're competitors with them, but
You're not
I don't really
account.
All right, and we talked about CCIV for a minute. I've got a hot take on this one. So
Chris, you're gonna find there's 20 people doing what you're doing, 20 people doing what Public's doing in the financial space. There are so many players, and what you'll find is there's so much market out there. Public, Public would say Robinhood maybe or Webull. I mean, you're not brokerage per se per trade. There's so many different players out there doing so many different things that if you just keep taking care of your customer, you'll win. That's the way I look at it.
We had a meeting yesterday with we had 50 of them on our call, and we were like trying to discuss how to go about, like the verified idea. Cause everyone wants to, I had a couple of people Venmo me for this verified check.
No.
But why they Venmo you want to get verified? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to get on? I can verify. Kayla and I were verified because I don't think I should be verified. Kayla should be verified, but not me. But you two would be in that status. We can get you that coveted blue. That blue.
Coveted blue. Love it.
But Luke, you were saying about CCIV?
Yeah, I get asked about this one a lot, and I have the unpopular opinion, which is that I think the risk reward is off in this stock at $32, $34, whatever it's at right now. In that the language seems to imply that the deal is still likely going to happen, but it's a long way out. If that deal doesn't happen, I mean, this stock plummets overnight, right? I mean, it's already run from 10 to 34 or whatever it's at right now. I mean, how much higher could it go if a deal gets confirmed? Will it probably go higher? Yes, it'll probably go higher. But you're exposing yourself to some time decay while they try to work out the details. Plus, if that deal doesn't go through, you're going to get smoked on it. So that's my opinion on the CCIV trade.
What's your take on the sports betting industry? Because my biggest, I'm bullish on Penn and DraftKings mostly, but I've been seeing these other ones, Skills. Because I don't understand how these states aren't going to legalize it in the next 5 years for the tax revenue. And it's only 4 states now. Like, what's your take on that stuff?
Jason's the expert here.
Yeah, do you like Penn?
I like Penn. I own a lot of Penn. I've owned it for a long time. And I like a lot of those players. I like the thing behind the thing. So I'm an investor in GAN. I'm also an investor in Scientific Games. So GAN I've been buying since 26 down to 16. Now it's at like 30. Scientific Games, SGMS, they enable a lot of the betting and they take a little riff on the thing. But I like Penn because they have a lot of the licenses in individual states. You're going to see they're going to launch 4 more states relatively soon. Yeah. That's not inside info, but
distribution too. I think that the name of the game these days, and I'm sure Kayla can talk about this, is whatever brand you're doing, if it's a consumer facing, you need distribution. The only way to do distribution is social channels. And then the social channels are run by the influencers. Like Kayla, you probably get hit up every day by a different app or company that wants to advertise because, that's why it's so valuable. And I think Penn is important with that because they have distribution already built out and they don't have to go after the influencers to do it. They have the Dave Portnoy.
But you heard he was retiring, didn't you?
I what?
You heard he was retiring, right?
Yeah, then that stock will plummet. Who do you think is more important to their stock, Elon to Tesla or Portnoy to Penn?
That's a great question, man.
That is a good one. All right, that is an article. Yeah, put that on a Twitter survey. That's a great one.
Aren't you guys hiring writers? There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Right.
Yeah, you could be a writer. That's a great question, man. No, we just had Dave Portnoy in Michigan the past few weeks.
He's
a few times. Yeah. Luke, when you watch him on video, Look what watch he's wearing. Okay, Luke. He may be wearing a Shinola watch. That's a Detroit brand.
Best message of all time on the back. But guys, I have some sad or maybe some happy news, but I do have to bounce.
Sounds
I'm
good.
gonna leave you guys to it. Got to go hustle up some money.
Bye, guys.
Peace. Happy trading, everyone. I will see you back at it tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to be back at 3:00 doing crypto trading.
So will you guys come on to give us more updates on Iris?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the thing that's crazy about Iris is the bigger we grow, the more valuable the platform becomes. I'm a huge believer in. Yeah, I don't know where. I think Kayla, we lost her.
Because we are going. She thought it was like goodbye. Luke doesn't know how to exit out properly. He's a rookie at that shit, but it's all right.
Yeah. Then I guess we can have the idea of the retail trader versus, you know, the hedge fund, the David versus Goliath story. I think that the retail trader needs a platform and needs a voice to stand up to some of this stuff. I think everyone's on the same side here. And like I was saying, the bigger Iris becomes, the more diverse and knowledge-based we all become. You know, for example, we talked about Penn. When Penn fell to $4, I went right to my dad and I was like, Dad, you got to put 50 grand into Penn at $4. Don't listen to what anyone says. That stock will not, if they go bankrupt, they go bankrupt. But that stock will fly. And I only knew that because I could.
Did you do it?
No, he didn't. He didn't do it.
Well, at the time, even Jim Cramer, who loves Penn, said there's bankruptcy risk. But it wasn't as easy of a trade.
Yeah. But another example though is like CRISPR Therapeutics. There's been people in our community that have been that's the wrong word, have been mentioning CRISPR because they work as a pharmacist or a technician in the labs, and they're like, this is what everyone uses. You wouldn't necessarily know that unless you're actually consuming it. The retail investors, we're becoming more and more important because we now not only consume the products, but now we're also buying the products as well. And that's where I think there's value in a social trading platform, because now we're a double-edged sword.
I agree. So come on for more updates, man. Come on in the future, okay?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you guys for having you on, Chris from Iris.finance. All right, man. Thank you. Have a good rest of your Thursday.
Chris from Iris Finance in the App Store.
All right. Peace out.
Have a good one, guys.
Yep, you too, man.